Breaking news. Anambra on beat as Soludo takes over today. Hello, my wonderful people. Some time ago, we brought you up to speed on Soludo contesting the election, and finally, he won. He won, and apart from winning, they've been in transit. He's been trying to put his cabinet together, and what have you. Finally, he has taken over today, and there's a lot going on in that regards. There's a lot going on. A lot going on with regards to his taking over right now in Anambra State. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Anambra on beat as Soludo takes over today. See what is going on in Anambra State. Chief Willie Obino, the outgoing governor of Anambra State, who was sworn in on March the 17th, 2014, as the fifth civilian governor of the state, will bow out of office today after completing the constitutionally allowed two tenure of 4 years each as a governor in Nigeria's constitution rightly stipulated. In his place, Governor-elect Professor Charles Soludo, a former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), will mount the saddle. Soludo, who won the November 6, 2021 governorship election on the platform of the ruling All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA), has already given the people of the state a glimpse of what his administration would look like, especially the professor of economics and a consultant to many world bodies, has, by his pronouncement since winning the election, shown he might not be at home with orchestrations, lifestyle, and heavily burdened administration. First, his decision was to have a quiet swearing-in ceremony that would involve just a few people, unlike what used to happen in the past when it was usually an occasion for the government in power to show off as a political party that produced the governor. He had also said that immediately after the swearing-in ceremony, he would drive straight to Okpokpa local government area, which is one of the worst slums in the country. He has promised during his electoral campaign that he will clean up the area and make it habitable. In fact, for the obedience of the protocol matters, Soludo has already planned to have his swearing-in ceremony at Okpokpa to drive home the importance he attached to turning the area around. In fact, the first surprise from Soludo as the governor-elect came the day he was presented with his certificate of return, where he had wore a simple Ankara shirt and looked so simple that his party members, who dressed gorgeously, wondered what was happening. Shortly after, the governor-elect announced that he would also dress in Ankara clothes and wore a shoe manufactured at the factory in Ogboike during his swearing-in ceremony there in Anambra State. He has also announced that the locally manufactured innocent vehicle would be his. Wow, that's amazing. I'm just so emotional. If only we could truly patronize ours. This man, Innocent Vehicles, he's a wonderful producer of cars. If only Nigerian government can truly patronize him, it will expand the business. He will employ more people. That is taking more of our brothers and sisters out of the labor market. And guess what? Other companies will open because an Igbo man, to a large extent, is not greedy. The news has not finished though. He will go to Nnewi, for instance, this is just me saying that, and pick up his uncle's brother's children, bring them to Lagos, to Onitsha, to Owerri, to Aba, and he will teach them the trade. And guess what? They will never steal from him. And at the end of the day, he will settle them, not with peanuts or millions, even give them maybe their own business site, and they will start. And guess what? The sky is big enough for all birds to fly. You see, that you are doing well does not affect my doing well. He's God of all. This is amazing. You see, let's continue. I will take that again. He has also announced that the locally manufactured innocent vehicle would be his official convoy cars. Another surprise was to come when the social media became awash with reports that the governor's elect has opened an online platform where people who wish to work in his administration should apply. Awesome. Brother, you are taking the lead and we are seeing you doing a good job. If this man continue on this pedestal and at the end of the day he transforms Anambra State and things turn out, if he goes for presidency, nothing will stop him. I can assure you. Nothing will stop him to a large extent. Let's continue. Some members of the ruling AGP were already grasping their expectation were being dampened when after the campaign to safeguard their political future by voting for their party candidate during the election. However, Soludo has assured members of his party that they would equally be taken care of during his tenure as the governor of Anambra State, which is good. Which is good. A low profile, governor is going to lead by example. It's like Peter Obi. Peter Obi today is being talked about because of what he did. I'm not saying he's a perfect man, don't get me wrong, in case you have something against him. But Peter Obi, he left his administration with money in office. He showed what we call example. When you go to school and the teacher teaches you a topic, what does she do? He or she, they will now write on board and say, example. This is the denominator, this is the numerator, this is how you go about it. And after that, there will be what we call classwork. I know what we owe this man, Solido, that has started on a good note that we can see. If every other person will take note for it, is for us to pray for him. When people start like this, is good. But we need to, uphold them in prayer so that they will not, at some point, derail from what they've started. This is good. This is good. For me, just him patronizing, the local made companies in the country is a good step in the right direction. And honestly, we really pray and we hope that, he will continue to do well. We sincerely pray and hope that he will continue to do well. Okay, congratulations. We celebrate with you, felicitate with you. Um, Please leave us a comment. What do you think? God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.